Hi, everyone. It is officially Phylacter Friday. Let's journey together through Pearl-centered governance designed to strengthen our chapters, elevate our service, and honor the sisterhood we love. This series is my commitment to clarity, consistency, and connection as I seek to serve as the next International Phylacter of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Let's build excellence together, one pearl, one Friday at a time. Before I talk about all the topics for Phylacter Friday, let's look at our pearls. We have principles, engagement, accountability, respect, leadership, and sisterhood. For principles, my goal is to reaffirm our constitutional foundation and uphold the laws that guide Zeta by developing a governance-made simple handbook for every member. Under engagement is to empower members through accessible governance education, launch Phylacter training institutes in each region, host virtual Q&A sessions, and open office hours for clarity and connection. Accountability, build transparent systems that strengthen trust and compliance. I want to create a governance transparency hub for updates and resources and offer digital tools for chapters to have an audit and self-assessments. Under respect, uphold fair, ethical, and consistent governance practices rooted in transparency, order, and Zeta excellence. So hosting governance and action workshops to go over real life scenarios that may have happened in chapter meetings. So Soras and Oramika, I understand what happened getting the meeting from A to B. Instead of having the conversations outside, let's have these workshops. I'm looking at an order of operation toolkit where everyone has access to how to make agendas, how your minutes should look, and how your SOPs should also look. Under leadership is to equip and mentor the next generation of governance leaders. So build a leadership through governance mentorship program, meaning that we should have experienced parliamentarians working with those in leadership to align our international, regional, state, and local governance practices and encourage collaborative leadership grounded in our founding principles. And under sisterhood, host governance with grace roundtables to share best practices, which will allow us to balance governance with grace and finer womanhood to celebrate unity and integrity as the foundation of effective leadership. So here are our finer pearls of governance. And for Phylacter Fridays, there will be 12 total topics that we will talk about. Some will be short form, 5 minutes, no more than 15. Some will be long form, where you definitely see them on my YouTube channel. So starting in January, we'll have the principles of finer governance. Week 3, engagement that matters. We'll have a parliamentary power hour, where we'll talk about motions 101, debate. We have week 5, where we'll talk about accountability in action. Starting in February, we'll have respect as a foundation of sisterhood. We'll talk about leading with purpose. We are going to have a session on bylaws versus SOPs, where I'll provide templates on how you should make different SOPs. We'll have week 9, which we'll talk about finer tools for delegates. And rounding out in March, we'll have members' rights and responsibilities. We'll talk about the parliamentarian versus the presiding officer. And then in week 12, we'll talk about pearls in action. I hope that you will find Phylacter Friday a place to be informed and empowered. Each week, we'll build on what we have started today, breaking things down in a practical way that'll be thoughtful and rooted in purpose. So I thank you for just taking a few moments to invest in your leadership and to polish your final pearls of governance. And I will see you next Friday. And please make sure you'll follow me on all platforms. And if you ever have any questions, please use my email listed here, ljbforphylacter@gmail.com. Any other questions you can also find on my website. So thank you, and I will see you next week.